Alright. I hope that didn't make an entirely new stream. Hopefully it just continued the previous one. Oh, bummer. It made it a completely new stream. I was hoping it was going to continue the last one. But anyways, okay, we're back. I went in and basically changed the latency setting. I always have it on ultra low latency so that there's less of a delay there. So I changed it to normal latency and we'll see if it's better. Unfortunately, that means anybody watching the replay is going to miss that whole intro bit. So anybody who watches the replay, quick recap, we're playing PPSSPP, PSP Emulator on the Steam Deck. And let's go ahead and get started. So, we're probably going to go for at least 20 minutes in Silent Hill Origins. Let's go ahead and check our map. So I'm at the beginning of the game. Serve demon, it seems better now. Okay, good. Good. That's good. Maybe I'll just leave it on normal latency from now on. Okay. Alright, so we are on Crichton Street. So we're just past the intro of Silent Hill Origins. If you haven't played Silent Hill Origins before, Travis Grady, truck driver, stops by Silent Hill, almost runs over a little girl, saves a little girl from a burning house. We skipped that section, wanted to get through the intro and just be at, hey, here we are in the town, so we can start. So we'll play Silent Hill Origins for a little bit. Alright, now I did hear that this game occasionally has lag on this emulator once you get the flashlight. So we're going to see if that 60 FPS changes once we get into the hospital itself. Alright, so it looks pretty good. Now one thing I will say is that all the games I've tested, I'll show you my graphical settings for PPSP. So we got OpenGL graphics. We got 4 times resolution, so this should be pulling 1080p. We've got software scanning. We've got 5 times upscaling, 16 times filtering, auto max quality on texturing. So like a lot of the environments in games I will see will look kind of like faded and blurry, but character models in games look really smooth and good in pretty much all the games I've tested. So let's go in and we'll get started here. And on Keyblade, any interest in the new Silent Hill games? Absolutely. I definitely want to play the Silent Hill 2 remake. And you know what? I love the series. Alright, we got a map of the hospital, so we can start on that. But I love the series, so I'm absolutely... Alright, let's go ahead and save here. Save complete. I wonder how much of this game I'm going to remember. Because I used to play this game over and over and over again after it came out. I loved it. But with how much I love the series... let's see, I think this is locked. Yep. I'll definitely look into... I mean, if it says Silent Hill on it, I'll look into it because... one of my favorite franchises. Especially with horror. See, I can go this way. Now, was there something I could do in the bathroom here? Let's take a look. Nope. Oh, I love the loading screens here, too. Because this game pretty much eliminates loading times. When I started Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker yesterday, I was doing the whole data install thing. And it said, hey, this is going to take 7 minutes. It took like 30 seconds. Alright, let's check all the doors. Oh, hey, hello. Cutscene.
Hey, you a doctor?
Can I help you?
That fire last night. The girl who was burned. Is she here?
A girl? We've received no new patients in the last day or so. Was she hurt?
She was burned all over.
Are you a relative? What did you say her name was?
I don't know her name. I was the one who saved her from the fire. She must have been brought here. Is there another hospital?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
One thing
Somebody
I have
was
noticed
sent
since I
to
started
help.
replaying
I
this is
have
the
urgent
voice acting in
business to
Origins isn't the best. On Keyblade says, I hope the new ones do well enough that they also remake Silent Hill 3. Benjamin, what's with the delayed voice acting? I think that might be because it's trying to run the game at 60 FPS. We'll get to another cutscene and I'll see how bad the lag is on my end, so we can get a good grip on that. But yeah, this game was not meant to run at 60 FPS, but this emulator does, because I'm pretty sure there's no setting to push it back. There might be a hack we can do to force it to do 30 FPS, but a lot of these games were not meant to run at 60 FPS. Let's see. No, this is where we just came from. So let's try a different floor. But I have noticed that the emulator with the visuals and upscaling and the higher frame rate, some games do have some audio issues. Like they'll sound a little crackly, they'll sound really loud sometimes. And some of the games will have a little bit of weird kind of not really sure what to call it. That okay, that's fine. Now Silent Hill Shattered Memories on the PSP also has an issue with the flashlight. I'll show you a screenshot of that later. It's a faceless nurse. No, I'm not okay. I have no face. Okay, let's see here. How do we... Hold on. Aha! Inventory. Equip. Come on, let's do our quick time event so I can take you out, you crazy faceless nurse. And finish up. Okay, we're good. Yeah, there's some graphical stuff going on here. Listen to this music. They still had music nailed down pretty well. Oh no! Let's just keep the flashlight off for now. To avoid those graphical issues, which maybe that has something to do with it being upscaled so much. On Keyblade, can you imagine if the Switch had a swappable battery like the PSP, being able to upgrade it to like a 24-hour battery? Oh, I remember those days. There's something wrong with this mirror. That's fine. Oh my gosh, look at these graphical glitches. That's funny. Okay. Hold on, no, that's not what I want to do. I wanted to go to the menu here. Now, I can't change the back-end rendering mode without having to restart. Let's go back to the original rendering resolution. Oh my gosh, this is what it looked like on the PSP. Let's go ahead to do the upscaling as well, see if the upscaling is causing that. Or maybe it's just because it's being emulated. Upscaling off. Oh my goodness, that's terrible. Look at that. That's awful. Let's fix it. but the glitch is still there. So I suppose it could be the rendering method. Let's go back to 4 times PSP resolution and go back to 5 times upscaling. So it looks good again. Now it's definitely the flashlight that's doing that. And actually, let's go right now. Let's go to library. Actually, no, let's not go to library. Let's go to media because I'm pretty sure I took a screenshot of it. This is what Shattered Memories does. The flashlight projects a render of the of some text you see earlier in the game, and that's what it does every time you use the flashlight. It's really weird. Anyways, let's go back in here and resume and get a cutscene. Now you see in the cutscenes it seems fine. Oh, who's that? I mean, Silent Hill fans know who that is. She's in a really cool cinematic scene late in the game. And here is something that I always found interesting about Silent Hill Origins. The transition between the normal world and other world.
How did you... I'm seeing things.
I think this might be the only game that actually lets you control that. Did you see that? You could still see her reflection in there. Oh my goodness. I could see this being really distracting. Oh, hold on. Let me go back. Re-equip my hammer. And on Keyblade, there's rumors that the PSP Star Wars Battlefront's coming to PS4 through that Classics PlayStation Plus catalog. Well, I know they announced that Battlefront 2 for the PSP was going to do that. I haven't seen anything for Elite Squadron and Renegade Squadron, though. Seems jammed, okay. But I can come through here. Servedium, that was an interesting visual glitch when you had the flashlight on her. Her legs were being shown over the wall. Something's blocking it. Alright. Hold on. I want to see if... Nope, it just says hospital. It's just kind of worn down now. Do we have any new friends in this hallway? No? Okay. That is a little distracting, though. Oh, hold on. There's something here. Got a golden egg and a note. What's the note say? Worry not, I have used the something to contain her power. No one will come to her aid. Oh, yeah, it's talking about something you do later in the game. Because one thing I do like about this game, because it's a prequel to the first Silent Hill game. You know, it's not like Silent Hill 2, 3, and 4 where it's like... You know, where it's not just... Oh my gosh, where did your legs go? That's great. Take this! Oh no. Oh no! That's fine. I will fist fight you. Badly. Okay. Oh, I can't finish her off by stomping on her like you can in Silent Hill 2. Ah, another hammer. Let's go ahead and equip that. All right. Yeah, but This game might not be as overall scary as the other Silent Hill games, but it does interesting stuff for the story, because it's kind of one of those prequels that are like, this is why Silent Hill 1 happened the way that it did. Let's see, I'm Death Mask. Is this where we use one of these eggs? No. I know there's something we... Whoa! You need to calm down. Nurse that I can only see half of? Oh my goodness, these visual glitches are... They're lovely. Oh, hold on. This is where the egg goes, I think. And more visual glitches. Oh boy. Whoa, that's creepy. That silhouette of a person there. Oh my gosh, that's so creepy. Okay, let's take a screenshot of that because I think we need that. Oh my goodness. Alright, let's change it back to the normal world. And we're back, and we don't need the flashlight as much. Let's see, got a health drink. Good. How's my health doing? You select to go into that. Status is good. Now it's unlocked. You unlocked. Looked so different when we were in here before, didn't it? Looks so different. Okay, let's see. I already tried all these doors. Let's go back in. Make sure we got all the doors covered from the other world. Let's see, Christmas Light says, ordered my 64GB SD on December 4th. Should arrive on Monday the 12th. Wait is coming. I just want to play PSP and PS2 games on my SD card. Nice. Well, I hope you enjoy doing that. I have been having fun with the PSP games the past couple days. Where are you at, Missy? Hold on, I think I'm in the wrong. Oh wait. Go back. I want to change floors. Normal version. Okay, let's see here. Did we miss any? So there's the... Yeah, there were a couple doors we didn't go through. Let's go back upstairs. And we'll check those other doors. This is the hallway where we had that nurse. The one that didn't die. And she was right there waiting for me. And I know you can't really tell that much with the lighting. But these models are very smoothed out and they look great. And it's pretty much like that in all of the PSP games. Up this way. Last two doors on the left. Broken. And not broken. What we got here? This heart of mine troubles me. Well, okay. Oh. Well, crap. This is something I don't remember from before. Because it has been a very long time since I've played this game. Last time I played this game was probably on the Vita. Whoa! Rude! How's my melee? Yeah, You got lucky. You're allowed to survive. Because my melee weapon's about to break. Yeah, you see, that's the thing about this game. Like with Silent Hill 2, it's just like you got this constant creepy atmosphere. There's a little bit of that creep here, but not as much. Not as much. Let's swap back. On Keyblade, it's too bad some of these remakes are not next-gen only. Dead Space, Destroy All Humans 2, Silent Hill 2. Yeah, that's true. And there were other games that released next-gen only. The new Need for Speed game did not release on the PlayStation 4 or Xbox One. It was PS5, Xbox Series, and PC. I don't have a key for that yet. So we'll probably just have to go back to the elevator again. Did I go the wrong way? Yep, I went the wrong way. This is the lobby. Sure, we'll save. While we're here. Alright, let's keep going. What's wrong, Travis? You tired? Alright, let's see. We tried floors 1 and 2. What about floor 3? Nope. We'll go back to 2 again, I guess. Since it won't let me go anywhere else. Which is basically just, alright, let's look around for a key we might have missed. We didn't go into room 206. Let's see what's over there. Nope. Right, and then we went in here. And we triggered the other world. Make sure there's nothing else in here. There is patient diagnosis. Third degree burns, patient is unconscious. Something has prevented damage spreading to the internal organs. How is this possible? Stuff you find out later. Or, well, actually, I don't think you straight out find out later. I think it's just kind of, you have to speculate and assume things on it. Oh, yeah, we need those. Plastic lungs. There are a bunch of organs we need for a puzzle. Ooh, we got a scalpel. Cool. I think a scalpel is a weapon we can use. Let's see. Oh, we also haven't gone into 206 here. Something's blocking it again. What here? Can't go over to the elevator. What else we got here? Intensive care. Let's look over there. Nope, can't go into intensive care either. What about the nursing center? That definitely won't have any nurses in it. Oh, it doesn't matter because the lock's broken. We can't go in. Let's see. On Keyblade says, I remember Book of Memories was so buggy. Things would respawn once you get far enough away. Yep. Book of Memories definitely wasn't the best Silent Hill game. I think it's the only one that I didn't love. Like all the other Silent Hill games I played, I have loved. I loved 1, 2, 3, Origins, Shattered Memory. I almost said 4, but I barely played 4. Like what I played, I liked. And I love the Room of Angels song that Mary Elizabeth made for that game. But I barely did anything in that game. I rented it, I played it for maybe a couple hours, and that was it. Oh, it was so long ago. I think I just wasn't a fan of the whole you're not in the town all the time exploring. Do you mind? I have places to be. Like over here. Let's go back to 204. Is 204? Yes, it is. No, I've already got the stuff out of this room. Well, let's look at our inventory. We have a plastic heart and plastic lungs and my lucky quarter. Okay. Nickwick, which Silent Hill is this? This is Silent Hill Origins. The one that was originally exclusive to the PSP, that was a prequel to Silent Hill 1. That, though, it got ported to PS2. Let's look to see if there's anything. There's a health drink here. Making sure, because I know we're missing something. So I don't have this game memorized anymore. I used to have this game memorized, where like it didn't matter what you were doing. I knew exactly where everything was. Do you mind? Even the blind in need of eyes. I think we get that from a puzzle later. And the only place we can go is in here. Okay. Okay, that was good timing. So you guys can't hear it. But my town is testing their tornado sirens, and as soon as that went off, Amy 31, okay. Oh my gosh, the sirens went off. I just heard it while we were playing this game, and I was like, oh, wow. Okay, here we go. Staff lounge key. That's what I needed. Perfect timing while you're playing Silent Hill to just hear a siren go off. Actually in your town that you're not hearing from the game. Dang. Okay, alright. So Downpour and Homecoming, I didn't play. I think you can tell, what's the one that's on Steam? Is it I think it's Downpour. I didn't play either of those. See, Nickwick says Book of Memories was awful. I bought a Vita to play that originally and turned it off after like 45 minutes. It was interesting, I'll say. Is it this? Hold on. Gotta go to the entrance. The siren's louder now. I'm just, oh my gosh, it's great. I love that. I mean, it doesn't sound like... it doesn't sound like the Silent Hill siren, but still. Okay, Staff Lounge is over in another way, in another area. Alright, so let's see here. Through this door. I thought the idea of Book of Memories was cool. The songs for it were great. And I loved that a bunch of enemies from across the series showed up in it. I got a what are you gonna do with that toaster? What are you going to do? Wait, I think that toaster is a weapon, isn't it? Back off! I have a toaster and I know how to use it! Alright, let's make sure there isn't anything else in here. There's a health drink. There's more visual glitches. Lucy 23. I think that's a... Let me in! Alright, can't go in there. So we'll have to go into... That was for the examination room, right? Look at that toaster. That's great. Exam room. So let's see where the exam room is. Oh, that's the room I just tried to go into. So let's go. Take our toaster with us. And Nickwick said, I honestly really liked it with Book of Memories. It was different. It was not a standard Silent Hill game. It was kind of like a Diablo game. I liked, yeah, like I said, I liked the music. Let's grab these body parts. I liked like Pyramid Head and stuff like that showing up in the game. I thought that was great. Oh my gosh. Get the alcohol. These visual glitches are killing me. Missing some parts, huh? Have some lungs. Another organ's in the way. All right, you have to put them in the proper order. And this opens up and gives us the eyes we need for that one door in first floor, I think. We don't have enough, though. We've got most of them, but not all of them. Alright, now I'm looking at the weather because that siren is still going off. The weather here is fine. No warnings or anything. Could you imagine that? Just on the live stream, be like, oh, hey, look, a tornado siren. I should probably get off here. But thankfully, that's not happening. Let me think. Let me think. Where is that last organ at? Because we got the brain and the heart. The liver. Maybe the liver's what we need. Let's go back to the women's bathroom and we'll look to see if that's still there. While we run around with our toaster. Nickwick Games, have you played any Kimco games recently? I don't think so. Filthy toilet. There it is. No, I think it's been a little bit since I've played their games. I've just had a bunch of other games in the queue that I've been playing while their RPGs occasionally release. Alright, let's put the last one in. And just watch this. Eyes open! Alright, now we can take that back to the first floor otherworld and open up that one door. Through here. Into the otherworld. Whoa! Calm down. Oh, wow. They knew I was coming. Let's see. Glass eyes, move. And we're gone. I will beat you with this. Oh no, my toaster's broken. A one-shot wonder. I barely knew you, toaster. We'll go ahead and use this, even though it's about to break as well. Let's look through here. Oh, this is great. Open up, there's another scalpel over here. See if we can go into the doctor's office. That's this door right here, right? Yep. Solid Python. His body sometimes becomes invisible. Yeah, that's visual glitches with the flashlight. Hi. Do I know you from somewhere? You look awfully familiar. Hold on, let's go to supplies first. He looks like the initial enemy from Silent Hill 2. Crap. Melee, we're gonna have to use a scalpel on him. Take this! I'll stab you with this scalpel! Though I will admit, that was a pretty good intro. With the music cues and how that scene went. What's this? I got the future piece. But yeah, Solid Python, as far as the...
What was that
hi.
thing? This isn't happening.
There's the siren that we all know and love. But as far as the flashlight glitch, maybe if we cut down the settings,
Are you okay?
like all of the settings. Oh, hello.
Sorry, did I startle you?
Maybe if we cut down all the settings, that'll fix that. But I am
My
not
name is Lisa.
sure.
I'm a trainee here. Are you waiting for something?
Hi, Lisa.
No, I'm just... Well,
I'm just going on a really messed
I'm
up
done
adventure.
name's Travis. Nice to meet you, Lisa.
You sure you're okay? You look a little shaken up.
It was nice to see Lisa come
Sorry.
back.
No, it's okay. To be
She was
honest,
a
I've
very
been
tragic
a
character in
little off
Silent Hill
all
1.
day.
Then
I
again,
was in a fire last night.
what character in Silent
I
Hill
think it boiled my
isn't
brain a little.
tragic?
The fire in the business district? How awful. I heard about that. No one knows how it got started. And that poor girl, Alessa Gillespie, to die like that.
Alessa? She died?
Is she the one that
Yes.
burned?
Sorry.
I literally
Did you
just
know
saw
that?
her.
No. But
Literally just saw her.
Well, I have to run. Dr. Kaufman wants to meet me over at Cedar Grove Sanitarium, and he'll be mad if I'm late. Maybe see you around?
You should stay away from him, Lisa.
Take it easy, Travis.
He's not good for you.
you too, Lisa.
I forgot how short this dungeon was. We're done here. That guy was the boss. That guy was the boss fight for this dungeon. We are literally done in the hospital. Was it here or maybe this? No, that's stairs. Ah, yes, here and to the right. And we're out of here. Super short load times. Ooh, look at that. That's a nice shot. Of Alchemilla Hospital. Alright, we're out of here. With our scalpel. What was that? You get away from me! You jerk. Alright, where are we going next? Is it towards the... I was thinking it was towards the north. I guess I was wrong on that. Sanitarium, bottom right. Okay. Let's see. Solid Python, I ordered my Steam Deck. Gonna come in this Friday. Really excited for it, but I don't think I'm gonna be like other people and throw away my Switch. There's no reason to get rid of a platform just because you have a new one. You can play different things on the different platforms. I've never understood people's mindset of I'm only allowed to have one gaming platform. You can easily just pop back and forth between them. Well, the dark thing is I played my Switch once or twice since I got my deck, and the deck just feels so much better and has more options. Yeah, it has more options and it has different options. Because, I mean, I still play games like Fortnite across both platforms. Like, I mostly just play it on my Switch, and then, you know, sometimes if my Switch is downloading something, I'll boot it up on the Steam Deck on Game Pass and play it that way. But, like, I recently re-downloaded all the Doom games onto my Switch to play it on there. Even though I could easily play them, some of them better, on the Steam Deck. But, you know, I like the Switch. Alright, let's walk for a minute so I can get my stamina back up. Grab that health drink. And we'll go for just a bit longer before we swap over and show some other stuff. Because we're only at 42 minutes. So we'll probably go until about an hour, and then we'll take a look at some other stuff and then play Peace Walker for the rest of the stream. Oh yes, energy drink. Give me that. You go away. Silent Hill 2 is that way. Alright, we're going to have to wander around and find the correct path to get over there. Which means that's blocked, and that's blocked, which means we're going to have to go down here by the butcher's... Oh, right, I think we go through the butcher's shop to get there. Because the butcher is a thing in this game. Beneman says, you know, that's a pain point for me with the Switch. You can't play some games while downloading stuff, and I hate that. Yep. If any... Why am I going in here? But yeah, some games the games that use the internet and some games that use more power just disable downloads while you're playing. Because I was trying to get Assassin's Creed 2 to run fine while also downloading stuff. It eventually did, but you know, with so many Ubisoft games that want to use Ubisoft Connect, it's a little more difficult. Alright, let's go through the butcher shop. But I do agree that the Switch is the Switch technically is a more convenient device as a handheld, because the Steam Deck is pretty tanky. The Steam Deck is a big handheld. It's still comfortable, but it's considerably bigger. What we got here? What's this? Oh no! It's Wish.com Pyramid Head. AKA the Butcher. Because I mean, that's how people always thought about the Butcher. At least when this game first came out, he was like, oh yeah, he's like, you know, cheap knockoff Pyramid Head. Ooh, got another cleaver. Cool. I'll be able to use those as weapons. Though the Silent Hill Origins did have this nice little thing with, I think it was in a special Japanese edition that had this little comic that actually showed Pyramid Head in it. Even though Pyramid Head doesn't pop in this game. Because Pyramid Head was a Silent Hill 2 thing. Okay. I think this is how we came in. Try this door. And you know, I know it's for realism and tension, but sometimes I wish games didn't have stamina that would run out while you're running. Just let me run forever. Like Assassin's Creed 2 doesn't have that. You can just run forever. You don't have to like run for a little bit and stop and walk for a minute. So by the way, I noticed that the only games that have sort of online connectivity on Switch stop downloads. That's terrifying. You should probably heal. That big dog thing. I'll have an alcohol bottle. That's a weapon, okay. We don't need that as a weapon though. Let's not a scalpel. Let's use a meat cleaver as a weapon. Carry that around. Alright, dog thing, leave me alone. I've got places to be that... Oh no, there's another one. We're just gonna walk along right here. And we're gonna be fine. We're gonna use a healthy drink. And we're gonna run. That's a big fire hydrant. Look how big that fire hydrant is. That's like up to his waist. Which way are we going? Of course we're going across that way. Alright, dog thing, leave me alone. I have no quarrel with you! On Keyblade. If you haven't played it, I recommend the PS2 X-Files game. I'm pretty sure I have not played that. I had very limited exposure to the PlayStation 2 back in the day, so I haven't actually played that many games on it. Because like a lot of PS2 games, I played when they were ported to other systems, like Final Fantasy X. I didn't play Final Fantasy X until the HD remaster on Vita. Almost there. And we're in. The mental hospital. That's such a great place. That's such a great location for a horror game too. Let's go to a mental hospital. What could possibly go wrong? Let's see. All right, had different wings that you could go to. Solid Python, did I try the Mario Kart Booster Pass 3 yet? I have not tried that yet. I don't have Mario Kart installed at the moment. No. Yes, I can go in here. You know what I'm not seeing in here right now? Those weird visual glitches that we got in the hospital. Oh, we got a pistol now. Oh, I got a filing cabinet. Please tell me that's a weapon. Look out, I've got a filing cabinet. That's really funny. But I did watch the trailer for the new booster pass for Mario Kart. I just haven't played it yet. I don't have a map for this area. Crap. Okay. There's probably a map over here somewhere. Oh, nope. There's the visual glitches right there. Maybe it depends on the room. On cue, my favorite weapon in this is the giant CRT. Ah, there's the map. Sweet. Oh yeah, having a CRT TV, that would be really funny. A wheelchair. Never need to use one of these myself. Well, that's good. Let's hope that doesn't change. Ooh, what's this? Cutscene time? Oh, it's you.
You were at the fire.
Hey, your crotch
I saw
disappeared.
you there.
Of course you did. That was my house, burning. My daughter, Alessa. You were the one who saved her.
Yeah. She was your daughter?
You sound a
Why did you
little
leave
bit
her?
suspicious.
Why did no one help? You all left that girl to burn.
So we did.
Yeah.
The world is stranger than you think.
You're crazy. What happened to her? Lisa said she was dead.
Alessa is with those who care for her. Do not trust her,
what does that
Travis.
mean?
She does not know what she is doing.
How do you know my name? Hey, answer me. They're all crazy.
Walks away menacingly. So, Python, I feel like we're going to get GoldenEye 64 on Switch Online this month. Direct list of 64 games for 22. Had Pilot Wings, Mario Party, and already have all those, and we still got December to go. Oh, that'd be a fun thing to get for Christmas. To have GoldenEye. That would be a lot of fun. Can I go into the staircase? Yes, we can. But we're not going to change floors just yet. Let's run down here first and check the doors up here. See? We can go in here. Did that seriously have nothing in it? Medical records. Oh, here we go. Oh, visual glitches. That's not funny. Look at that. The supplies disappeared on me. That did too. We'll go ahead and equip the tire iron. Oh, that's funny. when the visual glitches make the game harder. On Cleebit, imagine how wonky Hey You Pikachu would be on the Switch needing the phone app to use a mic and it still wouldn't understand you. That would be a little weird. I never played that game. I think the only Pokemon games I played on 64 were Snap and the first Stadium. Okay, let's see. We'll go ahead and check this door. This door is probably going to be sealed shut. Yep, locked from the other side. Now we can go back to the stairs. Oh, looks like the stairs were a save room. Yep, they are. Let's go down first. It's locked. Ammo! How much ammo do I got? Supplies. So I got like 18 shots. Okay. That's fine. Now we'll go up. Travis, you keep disappearing. Saw Python Game Awards tomorrow, hoping for at least some exciting Nintendo announcements. That would be pretty cool. Let's go to the storeroom. I heard... Oh, look, the nurses are here. That makes sense. There'd be nurses at a mental hospital. And they're green! Nurse. Oh, no! Oh, no! The flashlight made all of her disappear! That was no bueno. Ooh, I got alcohol bottles. More weapons. Is that all that was in here? Shotgun ammo. Shotgun ammo. First aid kit. Got shotgun ammo for the shotgun I don't have. Saw Python. I remember when Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3 and Joker and Smash were revealed at Game Awards 2018 and my jaw dropped. Yeah, that was a big deal. Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3, who expected that to ever come back? Marvel Ultimate Alliance 1 and 2 were on PSP and PS2. But it was a pretty okay game. The only main downers were the small roster. I actually have a poster of that game up on my wall. Because the older PS2 games had a lot of really out there characters, and, you know, Ultimate Alliance 3 kind of mostly stuck with new stuff. MCU stuff, they had some X-Men in there, and some Spider-Verse stuff as well. Hold on, what about the staff liners? We didn't check there. Let's go back. I hear you over there. Whoa! No, 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 no. Those enemies can't disappear in the light. If you missed it there, that enemy was an invisible enemy. it's just like a little collar cage thing that's floating in the air, and the collar cage thing disappeared in the flashlight. Hold on. Camera! Ah, yes. One of these puzzles where you have to get all of the dials in the red. Nope. So you modify all of them. Alright, gotta try this again. Okay, that one's fine. Okay. Got it! I got the basement key. See, Solid Python said that I wish they ported Marvel Ultimate Alliance 1 and 2 to Switch as well, but they have weird Activision rights around them. It would have been cool, have a little collection going on. Let's see, on Keyblade says it's kind of surprising they haven't released the Nintendo Selects yet, even for older Switch games. Yeah, I feel like that's something that's just kind of... they're not doing anymore. Broken. Walking. Bye, guys. I'm going to the basement. You have fun up here. Stairs. Alright, we'll take a look at the basement real quick, and then we'll switch up what we're doing. What's in the basement? Oh. Yay. Yeah, there's what I was talking about, that invisible enemy. That little collar restraint thing is all that you see of them. Man, they take a lot of punishment. I don't got the ammo for this. Oh, hey, more weapons. That door's blocked. There's a door right over here. Just nothing. Oh, there we go. We can go in the storage room. I got a drip stand that I can use as a weapon. Take this! Alright. Cyclone says, so it might be too early because Nintendo usually rolls out a year before they announce release a new console. I don't know. Alright, we're going to switch gears here real quick. We're going to show a few other things that we were able to get working on this emulator. And since the Peace Walker also won the poll, we'll go into that after this to finish up the stream. So, let's see here. Now, let's see. I got Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep running at 60 FPS. So, I'll show you the cheat menu here. Oh, right. There's no save state. So, we go down here to cheats. Now, you actually have to go onto the PPSSPP forums to get the codes for what you edit the cheat file is for each game. But, boom. 460 FPS mode. Because by default, I think it runs at 30. We'll see what it runs at. We'll boot the game up. Maybe get demonetized for Dearly Beloved. And we'll look at a couple other games as well. Just to show different things that I found for different games. So let's go ahead and continue with Aqua. Yeah, Beneman said rumors pointing to a new Switch on the way next year. But, you know, like what on Keyblade says, but when aren't there rumors about a new Switch? Alright, so 30 FPS here. Let's go ahead and spark a battle. Yeah, we're looking at 30 FPS in gameplay. That's... I don't know if the game played that way by default. But we can go in to our fancy little cheats. Boom! 60 FPS. And it's super smooth. There aren't that many games you can do this for. Because I downloaded Tomb Raider Anniversary and Legend. In Tomb Raider Legend, the FPS is all over the place. Like literally all over the place. Because here, just show real quick 60 FPS battle here. On the PSP version. And it looks great. Because look at how smooth those models are. Look at how smooth those models are. It looks great. Across the upscaling and everything. And that brings us back to Square Enix. You seriously couldn't do this on the Switch? But, you know, that's an argument that's long past. Yeah, that model looks great. What are jagged edges? What even are jagged edges? Let's see. On Keyblade, it was kind of crazy back in the day when PSP had progressive TV output. Oh, they did. It was terrible. It was horrible because it was cropped in the middle of the screen. So you saw this little PSP screen in the middle of your TV with these huge black borders around it. And now we can do stuff like this, where you emulate stuff and just plug it into a monitor, because this is plugged into my 24-inch TV right now. But anyways, that's what we got in Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep. Now, there was also a patch for Crisis Core Final Fantasy VII, but I did not install that. And if you want to look... Oh, did I make a save state in that game? Oh, I hope I made a save state in that game. We'll pop into it for just a second. Yeah, and we'll see like how good the models look here. Yeah. Because there's a lot of blurring going on here, like with CG stuff. But we'll load this and you'll see how smooth the models look now. Because there were jagged edges all over that game.
Prove your honor to me. I got it.
But look at that! Super smooth. That's what I love about this. Like all this upscaling stuff. It's just like boom. Environments may still look blurry, but the game's models, they all look great. They're smoothed out. Sometimes they look a little paint meshy on the textures on the models, but like on the outer edges, it's super smooth and looks great. See, Solid Python says PSP TV output kind of sucked because all you had was just a box in the game. What's even the point of plugging it in? I remember using that at a hotel once years ago. Like they had this big CRT TV hanging up in the hotel, and I had that long cord playing Dissidia on a TV, and I'm like, this is great. The one nice thing with the PSP TV output was if you played a PS1 Classic, it did not crop it in the beginning in the small part of the screen. It actually would expand it and would play like a PS1 game would. I wonder if that's still around. So a little bit of a history thing with me. The first time I ever uploaded stuff to YouTube wasn't oh my gosh, it's still there. Oh my gosh, what? It's still there. Okay, I'm gonna send you a link. This is horrible. "12 years ago, I recorded long play stuff with the PSP output with a camera, recording the TV. Oh, let's see. There's a bunch of. Let's see. There's a bunch of. Oh my gosh, this is terrible. Oh my gosh, this is horrible. I'm still sending it to you though. This is stuff. The first content stuff I ever made was just me being stupid. I did a Let's Play of Final Fantasy VII. I did a bunch of Dissidia videos. Resistance Retribution. Metal Gear Solid Portable Ops. Oh my gosh. This stuff is horrible. I just wanted to see if it was still there. And it is. Oh, and this is the Japanese version of Dissidia on here. Back before the English version had been made. Oh no. That's terrible. I can't believe it's still there. But anyways, let's get back to other things that I noticed. Let me see. What other games had surprising stuff in them? Let me see here. Lethal Alliance, no. These two games we already went over. I'm pretty sure the Mega Man games ran at 60 FPS by default. Let's go into Maverick Hunter X real quick. I'm pretty sure this just ran at 60 FPS. Because not all games do. A bunch of games on here ran at 30 FPS.
Mega Man, Maverick.
So we'll do this just to see.
Beginning the mission.
Yeah, boom, 60 FPS, man. This game didn't play at 60 FPS back in the day, and there's no jagged edges on the models anymore. This is a really good option for like people who play the PSP and like, hey, you remember those PSP games that were all jaggy? Guess what? They're not jaggy anymore. Let's see, Solid Python. I remember recording my TV with my phone and uploading PS2 glitches on YouTube. Yeah, that's the kind of thing that I was doing there. It was literally just a camera in front of the TV recording all those videos. Let's see, what else is... Oh yeah, Gran Turismo. I got running at 60 FPS. Not by default, but if you went into cheats... Boom, you can use this disable cheap anti-aliasing and it'll go at 60 FPS. So that's cool. The Grand Theft Auto Vice City Stories did have a cheat for that, but it only actually goes into effect with the European version. I have the American version installed right now, but supposedly this works with the European version and it'll bump it up to 60 FPS. Benjamin, I saw a 101 part FF7 Let's Play. Wow. Yeah, that was a time when I had time and time and time to do stuff. I had way too much time on my hands then. I mean, technically, right now, all my time is spent on this stuff. But let's see, what else was there? So, these two games run at 60 FPS as well. Dissidia, I enabled 60 FPS in that. So let me look at the cheats real quick. Yep, 460 FPS, 30 FPS, 20 FPS. And I think that's all of the stuff of note from my testing. I will say that Tomb Raider Legend is still rough on frame rate. Well, I wouldn't say rough, but it's not stable. Like there weren't any cheats you could get for it. It'll occasionally be at like 60 FPS, then drop down to 30. It jumps around a lot, and I kind of wish it was more stable. But this game ran terribly on the PSP. It was horrible, and I played it so much because I liked it. And I think that's all of note. So let's go into Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker. We'll talk about that. We don't need that save state. We'll just continue it like normal. And Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker is also a big thing with frame rate, because if you didn't know, I never noticed this back in the day. But this game was made to run at 20 FPS. I could never have imagined. Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker, super impressive PSP game, and it was made to run at 20 FPS. Not even 30. Let's go on a mission, and I'll show you. Once we get into gameplay, if you try to run this... let's do Fulton recovery.
The area around the coastal supply facility and knocked out the soldier there. But we can't just leave him there to be found. I need you to get in there.
Yeah, Miller, it's fine. Oh, Snake's not available for this mission. Okay.
Snake.
Already did that one. Let's do a Snake mission. Single player. Start mission. Alright. So let's get into gameplay and we'll talk about it. Solid Python, I remember Metal Gear Solid 3 on the 3DS ran at locked 20 as well. Wow! I got to play that version of 3. I remember ordering it, and I have the case for it. Alright, so we got the 60 FPS cheat on. Let's go ahead and turn that off.
Head for the FSLN boathouse. It's northwest of there.
Don't you lie to me. Maybe it's because I'm in the game already. Let's make a save state. Let's disable all the cheats.
You can use the radio.
Let's exit. Close that, reopen it. Yeah, don't you lie to me, Peace Walker. I had to go through so many hoops to figure out how to make you run at higher frame rate. Okay, I'm fine. It's just gonna turn me into a liar. Okay. It's fine. It's fine.
Radio to the select button by choosing options from the menu window.
Anyways, it runs at 20 FPS by default. Like 60 FPS is in menus, 20 by default, and you can put in a hack or cheat to make it run at 60 FPS. On Keyblade, I blame the jiggle physics for making Tomb Raider run poorly, because that DOA Beach game on Switch has issues because of that. Ha! Oh, that would be funny. I think it's... I know what it was. I saw it online yesterday. It's something to do with how the frames advance in that game, in the coding, that makes it jump around and lag so much. Now, I mean, 30 FPS and above, I wouldn't call laggy, and it's way better than it was on the PSP. But, you know, it just problems. And right here, you're seeing the problem with running this game at 60 FPS. Do you see all of the stuttering and the stopping it's doing? It has done that ever since I set it to 60 FPS. Blap. Got him. You got anything for me? Cool.
The enemy's here.
No, they're not.
Run for it. It's either that or take out every last enemy soldier.
It's fine. Don't worry about it. Let's see. Solid Pilot says Metal Gear Solid 3 on 3DS was so odd. It's locked 20, but not because the 3DS can't handle a PS2 game. For some reason, 3DS port, they redid the graphics and it has better looking textures. That makes no sense. Konami, you're weird. Alright, let's go into the next area. But yeah, the main downside of Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker here is these weird freezes and jitters. But man, look how good it looks! Look at how good and smooth it looks. I mean, I know when you look close, it's like, oh, but look at the textures are all like meshed and blurry. I'm like, yeah, but you know, you could say, oh, okay, well, if you think it looked better before, okay, all right. We'll just go into settings here. We'll just go here. I'm like, all right. Let's put it on the original resolution, and we'll put it on no upscaling. There, you still think it looks better? Let's put that back now. Make it look good again. Yep, on Keyblade, thanks for the fun stream. I have to head out. See ya. Well, you have a good rest of your day. Thanks for stopping by. Let's see, David said, I could never get used to PSP controls without 2 thumbsticks. Well, that's the beauty of this, because I currently have the right analog stick on the face buttons. On control mapping. Yeah, right here. size pressure or the right analog stick. That way, since this game by default is like you hold L to aim, and you have to use the 4 face buttons, X, square, triangle, and circle, to move your aim. So it's not great. It's still 4 directional, but I have it on the right analog stick to make it a little more comfy. Next area. Saw Python. Love the PSP, but man, holding it today feels so rough. Oh yeah, it does. Only... Oh, hold on. There's some guys over here. It only has 2 triggers.
What's going on?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. And just coming around here. Yeah, you see, the stuttering is weird because it's almost like Snake is forcibly, like, stuttering and stopping as he's moving. Uh-oh. My silencer!
Not enough room, huh? We'll keep it here at the base.
See, Raiden comes in. You're the man. Thanks for your work. No problem at all. I'm having fun doing a lot of this stuff. It's actually funny because after I got done with all this testing yesterday, since I'm still waiting for Square Enix to get back with me on the Crisis Core Reunion code, and Witch and the Holy Night didn't come out until today, I kind of felt weird because I wasn't doing anything.
Should be close by. Neutralize the security detail and make contact with the Commandante.
So you saw a Python. I love how Nintendo didn't have to do anything and just stay quiet, and they got guaranteed Call of Duty releases on Nintendo consoles. Oh yeah, you're talking about the merger with Activision and Microsoft? Yeah, I saw that news yesterday where they came out and said, oh yeah, we are expanding Call of Duty to go to more audiences, so we are guaranteeing Nintendo consoles will have Call of Duty for at least 10 years. Hopefully, something will come of that with the rumor that we had, what was it, maybe last year? There was a rumor that there was a Call of Duty 4 remaster coming to Switch.
Neutralize the soldiers.
Hopefully something will come out of that.
Tranquilize or knock them out.
I can't tranquilize them, Kaz. My silencer's gone. Alright, Raiden, I've been watching since 2020. Well, thank you for the support on that. Okay. Silencer knocked them out. Alright, well, we'll just sneak past them for now since I don't have a silencer anymore. And I will admit this weird stuttering, which I did not notice on the 20 FPS mode. But this random stuttering is a little weird.
You'll have to neutralize all those guards.
I have to? Welp.
What was that?
Sup, guys?
They spotted you. Get out of there.
No kidding. Well, I can't tranquilize them stealthily now. Oh, good, a mounted gun. My favorite. How many are left?
Enemy sighted. Requesting that.
Negative. We can't spare reinforcements.
No backup for you!
Good. You shook them. They're still looking, though. Don't make it easy.
Shook them. They're dead. All right. Cool. What was that? Contact the Sandinista Comandante. Mission complete. Cool. We're gonna get a cutscene too. Those nice little drawn cutscenes. Yeah, I did like this style of cutscene that they did. Creek.
Don't touch me! Get away!
¿Quién es? Eche! No way. What do we do?
Sandinista's right. I'm looking for someone.
Mi viejo! Shh! He's dead. They killed nuestro viejo.
You're his daughter. Then that makes you his delegado, right? Relax. I'm not your enemy.
Okay. Saw Python's Phil Spencer also said 10 years is just the contractual number. We will obviously expand when they come close to its end. Yeah.
I owe you one. But I prefer
That's great.
cigarettes, you know. How do I look? A little like El Che, no? You Cubano?
Colombiano. A photographer. I came to Costa Rica to take pictures of birds.
Birds?
Yeah.
Leslie Saw Python says, I remember how we all thought back in the day, man, this PSP thing is so gigantic you call this a portable console, and now just look at it and you think, how are you so tiny? Yeah. It was smaller than the Vita, smaller than the Switch, smaller than the Steam Deck. Everything's bigger than it now.
This place is crawling with soldiers. They don't look like private security. More like
The tiny PSP back in the day was the PSP Go because it had that little slide mechanism and it was a lot, well, it was less wide.
Yeah, and I'm Papa Nowhere. Those guys are UCLA's.
UCLA's. La Cia.
I saw them setting up shop in town. They're planning to do here what they did in
But I feel like that
The case.
notion of you call this a portable console has been a thing since,
You don't think they're here to push you back in?
well, PSP, PS Vita definitely,
Too much
and the
hardware,
Switch.
Too many bases.
The 3DS, well actually the DS wasn't as much since it had that clamshell design so it could close.
There must be something
But
else.
stuff like the
They have a
2DS
place near here.
and the bigger stuff definitely still had that argument of, this is big.
Across a bridge. Have you seen a big transport boat? Mercenary crew on the Rio del Jade.
You mean the barge? It's upstream from here. Up toward Yes.
Alright guys, I'm finished with this cutscene. Dodge! I do like the interactive cutscenes there. It was cool. Didn't dodge that one. I think it would be cool if we had a game like this. I mean, technically we did. It was called Metal Gear Solid, the digital graphic novel. That was on the PSP, wasn't it? I think it was. I should download that for this too.
What the hell?
I don't think I ever played through the digital graphic novel version of Metal Gear Solid.
No, he won't survive the fall.
Out of my way! Better for him to die at the hand of a compa than suffer their torture. Stay here.
Let's see.
As long
Solid
as I'm
Python
still
says the
alive,
craziest thing
I
I
might
read
as well
from the
do it.
extended statement by Phil Spencer is that our goal is to provide same day and date release of Call of Duty to Nintendo players as PC, Xbox, and PC users. They probably did that because of how many Switch games get delayed and come out later. Like Doom Eternal was supposed to be same day and date, and it wasn't. Hogwarts Legacy got delayed. It's going to come out after the other versions of it. And other games have done that as well. Granted, some of those games I'm glad they weren't same day and date. Because if waiting got us that really well optimized version of Doom Eternal, then hey, that's fine. That is not a problem at all. Don't care. Staff. Nope, I know how to I know how staff works. Yeah, it works. Everybody's on the combat team. Who needs development? Who even needs it? Well, let's see. Solid Python says the first digital novel was on PSP, the second one was never translated. Both of them fully voice acted and translated are available on the PS3 Metal Gear Solid Collection disc. Okay.
The boss is infiltrated.
Fulton Recovery, let's go. Mission prep. Can't use Snake. Can I play as Miller? No. Play as this guy. Start mission. Just so we can see some more gameplay.
Use Fulton Recovery to bring back knocked out soldiers. To use Fulton Recovery on
Oh, I will.
Get up next to them so the icon appears and push the action button.
Fulton Recovery was probably the most ingenious thing they made for these portable games, where you have people, where you're recruiting people.
You won't get up there alone. With some help, maybe?
I'll be fine, Miller. You calm down. Oh my gosh. This actually is really distracting and bothering me. This gonna constantly freeze and stutter thing.
Hurry up and send those knocked out soldiers back here.
It's fine though.
Or they're gonna wake up. Head for the recovery zone. We'll pick you up there.
Okay then.
Complete. The folks back at Mother Base will be thrilled.
Yeah. Like right there you can see like the downside of all of this upscaling stuff, because a lot of the textures do look very kind of washy. It's mostly the character models that look good. Let's see, Solid Python. I hope PS3 and Xbox 360 emulation continues to improve. Running them at least how they ran originally would be more than enough for me. I've heard that PS3 emulation is pretty decent. I haven't extensively looked at it, just from comments that have popped up on my videos from time to time. Because let's see what people have done. Okay, here we go. These PS3 games run great on Steam Deck. That's not PS3 games. Metal Gear Solid 3 HD, Metal Gear Solid 2 HD, God of War 2 HD, Jak and Daxter HD. Those are remasters of PS2 games. Alright. Let's look for the real test. Steam Deck Metal Gear Solid 4. Alright, we've got a Something from Deck Wizard. He's got the game booted up, and let's see, frame rate is unlocked. What kind of FPS is he getting? I don't see an FPS counter on here. Oof. Oof. 23 to 30 FPS. That's not the best. But you know, that's Metal Gear Solid 4. That is Metal Gear Solid 4, so that's like the PS3 game to test. Alright, let's do one more thing. What side stuff do we have? Target practice, Fulton recoveries, done. Regions, all.
Commence target practice.
We'll look at target practice. And here in like 10 minutes, we'll finish the stream off by doing like 10 or 15 minutes of Dissidia 12, just to show you guys how that game looks as well. Because that's the game I have been playing the most on this.
When you're done, head over to the exit. Commence target practice.
Okay. With these real wonky controls. Because even with these face buttons redirected to the right analog stick, it's still 4-directional movement, which is really awkward. Not being able to have 8-directional movement or full analog really makes shooters difficult and really just weird. Because I mean, back in the day with the PSP, it didn't matter. It was like, holy crap, look at this game. It's amazing. It's the fact that they even managed to get a Metal Gear Solid game like this onto the PSP. Because Portable Ops was basically, hey, you've got Metal Gear Solid 3 mechanics on the go. Which, I loved that game. But you could tell it was very basic compared to the rest of the series. It was mission-based. It had some of the stuff from 3, but not all of it. Because this game brought back other stuff from 3, like the camouflage system. And then, you know, you had Portable Ops Plus. That was basically Portable Ops with no story and was just a multiplayer game with a ton of little cameo playable characters you could get. Like, you could get the Metal Gear Solid version of Solid Snake in it. Alright, I'm done here. Which way's the exit? Is the exit this way? Yep. Mission complete. We practiced shooting. Let's see. Just looked it up. 360 emulation seems pretty good. Red Dead Redemption 1. Basically running at locked frame rate. That sounds good. That sounds pretty good. Let's back to mission selector. We'll go ahead and close out of Metal Gear Solid. But yeah, that does sound good. And how would you want to stress test it? Oh, that's how you stress test it. Let's look. Steam Deck, Grand Theft Auto 5 360 emulation. Let's see, Xenia, Xbox 360 emulation's pretty good on the Steam Deck. Let me look at some stuff we've got. There's Red Dead. There's a racing game I do not recognize, probably a Forza game. I don't recognize most of these games that they're showing. There's Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker HD. That looks like Hot Pursuit. Let's see, we got Easy Fix for Red Dead Redemption 2 and GTA 5 on the Steam Deck. Alright, here we go. 12 games tested from the 360. There's one of the burst limit games running at 90 FPS. And I'll go ahead and boot up Dissidia so we can play a little bit of that before we close out of here today. That's probably a Forza game. Okay, here's Call of Duty 2 running at 50 FPS. Lost Odyssey running at 30 to 50. Metal Gear Solid HD Collection. Gears of War 2 running around 35. Jumping around between 29 and 35. Lollipop Chainsaw running at 30 to 35. Oh man, you remember Lollipop Chainsaw? That game just looked too ridiculous to be real. What else did you showcase here? Sonic the Hedgehog. Just called Sonic the Hedgehog, that reboot game. Running at 60. Okay. That does look pretty good. Solid Python. Seems like if you lock the frame rate to 30 on 360 emulation, it'd be pretty much perfect. Yeah. Oh my gosh, look at that. This is a problem with 60 FPS. Look at how quickly the counter is moving. Everything's like super fast here. Let's just showcase a couple battles so you can see this game running at 60 FPS, and then we'll close out. This is a game that I love. I have played literally thousands of hours. What music do we want? Let's see what we got here. Battle theme is just... that's not a remix. I love the music in these. We'll go back and do a Final Fantasy VII track. Let's see, that's the normal battle theme that was taken straight from the original. Genova was a remix. One Winged Angel was not a remix. We'll do Genova then. Oh man, look at how smooth it is! Right, she's not level up, so she doesn't have all the skills that I need. Man, Yuna was my main for so long in this game. And it looks so great at that 60 FPS. Oh man, it looks so great. The delay in some of the attacks, just with the way they were designed. Let's see, what do we have here? What was the ground-based one? I'm not using it yet. I'm not using it. Was it Ifrit? No. It was... right. Right. Ixion was the aerial one. Okay. You know, sometimes I love to play this game just... oh, Ifrit was the regular attack. But sometimes I love playing this game just to like run around and listen to the music. Just because of how great it was. Yeah, because these are good. Now, I will say, the Final Fantasy VII Remake had a way better remix of Jenova, and pretty much better remixes of everything than this. But, like, Square Enix, if you ported this game the way it is right now to the Switch, you know, give it online multiplayer for battles and for the mission-making system. Don't even add characters to it. Don't add anything to it, and I would, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I would play it so much. I would say, sorry guys, no more reviews ever, because I'm going to be playing this game for the rest of eternity. I'm just kidding. But I seriously did play this game so much. Especially on my PSP Go. Because I would play this game so much. I would constantly find stuff to do in this game. Just like, oh, well, I've unlocked everything. I've got everything I need unlocked. Let's grind for artifacts. Let's get new artifacts, or let's buy 99 of everything. I enjoyed the game so much that I would just find different things to do as an excuse to keep playing the game. So it wasn't even stuff I needed to do. It was just something I wanted to do. I would grind and I would get like 99 of everything, max out money, max out everything, just because I'm like this game is so much fun, I don't want to stop playing. I don't want to, like, you know, say that I've done everything and I don't have to do anything anymore. Because I remember once I literally erased my save data just so I could do everything again. It was, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This was just one of those games where like this is amazing. Because I still remember when these games were first being made. I was at college and I saw the initial trailer for the first Dissidia game showing that cinematic shot of Zidane and Kuja fighting. I'm like, oh my gosh, I have to get this game. This looks incredible. This looks amazing. And I played hundreds of hours in the original, including the international version that I imported, just like I imported the original. I bought Dissidia Final Fantasy 3 times. I bought it, the Japanese version from PlayAsia. I bought the American version, and I bought the, oh gosh, what was the subtitle called for that? Basically just the international version, where they re-released it in Japan with the English voice acting and all of that stuff built into it. Oh my gosh. There's so many memories I have around this game. Because I still have the limited edition of the first game. That had like a little art book and stuff in it. Let's see, it says, Solid Python, some game engines are tied to their frame rate. I remember trying to run PS2 Naruto games at 60 FPS and all it did was make the game run 2 times faster. I set for the hope of the world. Calm down, Sephiroth. Oh yeah, look at this. I love these cinematic special attacks. You see, this is the new Dissidia should have been. It should have just been what they made before, but more. Solid Python, the new Dissidia game probably runs really good on the Steam Deck. I'm pretty sure it does. I know I tested it for that big 50 games thing. I just missed when it was still, you know, an RPG. And it had all this extra stuff you could do instead of just being a real simple arcade fighter. Because let's go back to that video real quick. I'm sure I can still find it. Because people keep watching and commenting on it for that big Steam Deck video I did where I did like 50 games running on it. And we'll see what I got. Now this was before I knew that Proton would increase performance. This is just default, and it was, yeah, 59 to 60 FPS on low settings. So, you know, it runs pretty good. Alright, and we'll do this fight real quick. Yeah, because, hold on, let me retry that. Look at how smooth the models look. Because, I mean, these games looked good before, but they had jaggies all over them.
There's no getting around this.
And there's just, like, no jaggies anywhere. It's great. Calm down, Chris Abbott. What do we got here? We got Braver, okay. And we probably got Cross Slash on the ground. Actually, Forfeit. We need better music to jam to for this. Turn the battle setup. That's fine. That is not fine. Let's see here. What do we want? What do we want to put in here? There's a lot of stuff that's really good. Let's see. Final Fantasy IV Battle 2 was really good. Let's do their version of Battle of the Big Bridge.
For this?
And the 60 FPS also made those animations for the mid-air QTE battles a lot harder to dodge to. It goes through so much faster.
There. Over here.
Oh, is that Clem Hazard? Sadly, he's at level 1, so he's not going to have all of his good stuff, because, like, Omni-Slash version 2.0 or whatever it was, the one from Advent Children, looks amazing in this game. It's really good.
There. Over here.
Alright, now you're broken. Yep, Cross Slash is on the ground. Okay, you got Earthquake. Boom! And you know, we're ending on this just because I really wanted to play it. That's really the only reason. And I put in that 60 FPS thing so you can see the differences. So, Python, before I get the Steam Deck on Friday, do you think dual booting is worth it? It depends on what you want to do with Windows. Because Windows doesn't really run that well off an SD card, and I haven't really heard that much about... I haven't really heard that many good things about it running well internally either, because I mean, I know I would not want to replace the Steam OS on the internal if Because I mean, if I replaced that and then Windows didn't run well, I'd regret that. I think for certain things it's fine. Like Dragon Ball FighterZ doesn't run on Linux proper, at least not very easily, and it runs fine on Windows. But when I tested Fortnite, it was not good. I never got rid of performance issues with that. So I would say it really depends on what you want to do. Because now, if you want to have an SD card that has Windows on it, you could test around some stuff and that would be fine. It just depends on what you want to do with that. And you know, maybe... Let's see, who else did I mean? You. I mean you. But yeah, I'd say it just depends on what you want to do with it. I don't have Kuja here. I used to mean him as well. You can fight... Alti. And this is the last one we'll do. Where's the Final Fantasy IX stage? Oh, there it is. Crystal World. I loved this from the first game. Let's get some 9 music on here.
So, shall we get started? Deep despair.
It's one of those things where it's like it gives so much nostalgia, because I was such a huge fan of Final Fantasy when these games came out, and this was like a dream come true for me. I think that's kind of like why I'm so upset about and sad about the way the new Dissidia game turned out. Just because these were so amazing and perfect for me, and they just changed it into something completely different. Let me look at this. If this released on the Switch, looking exactly like this, I'd have no complaints about the visuals at all. Solid Python, it's such a shame that we can't use Game Pass native on the Steam Deck Space OS. Yeah, that is unfortunate. It would be really cool of Microsoft to be able to make that happen. Because xCloud works fine on the Steam Deck. I was using it earlier today. But it is unfortunate that that's the situation we're at. But maybe someday. Yeah, this is a game that I could literally play all day. But I just wanted to show you guys some stuff from that. So we're going to go ahead and close out. And we're going to get ready to close the stream because it's been just a little over 2 hours. I am going to boot up Witch on the Holy Night and see how much of that I can get through today. I want to get that reviewed by Monday, unless it's one of those like super long visual novels. I don't know if it is or not. Witch on the Holy Night full playthrough, because it originally came out in 2012, I think. Let's see, here is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Here's 13 hour and a half videos for a playthrough. Is this a full playthrough? Nope. How long to beat Witch on the Holy Night? 22 hours. Oh boy, I'm not getting that done today. Solid Python, I wonder if a 512 gigabyte SD card will be enough. That's what I used on it. I put Windows on it, and then I don't remember how much was left for downloading stuff. hilariously enough, it's now in my Switch because I mostly just use Windows for testing now. So like, I've got a 400 gigabyte in the Steam Deck now, and if I want to test something on Windows, like what I did with the Fortnite video, because you can't run it on Linux proper because of easy anti-cheat, I used it for that. But that's what I normally use it for. Because with me, the only real big thing that I had to use Windows to run was Dragon Ball FighterZ. But I'm going to go ahead and head out of here. Going to make some lunch. Going to get started on that apparently 22-hour visual novel. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream, and I will see you guys around. Like I said earlier, Samurai Maiden review on Friday. Hopefully, Witch in the Holy Night on Monday. Don't know now that I know that it's 20 to 30 hours. But I'll see you guys around.